раз остановился в каком-то подвале.
And he had a direct
И
means of entry to the
интересно,
crime
с
scene.
чем
We must
будет
find
связано это.
What is this place?
Потайной подвал.
More than just a tunnel. Look,
3 seats.
someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were
5
the others?
культистов.
What is this mask supposed to represent? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Блин, это все по-любому, все так странно все. И что еще должен найти? Естественно. Патча.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins.
Жена.
Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death? This symbol. What does it mean?
Странный язык, странные руны. Все это странно. Оккультизм. Все еще все слабенько. Зато есть очки. Так. Из нас отличный психолог. И... Давай, что ли, буду базарить хорошо. Но рассудок хороший. Чувак, ты куда? О, Сейчас закрыто. Смотри.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps.
Там чувак.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
По-любому сейчас что-то выйдет. Опа.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Пещера неплохая, кстати.
An old diary. Sad way to go.
Чей-то череп.
These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory. These people lying down, are they dead? Are they asleep?
Закрыто.
Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all.
Так, я был другой путь, надо было туда пойти.
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage.
Так, попробую посмотреть, что там.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Окей, это все, что мог посмотреть. О, фу, опа-на.
A mass grave. A table for sacrifice?
Интересно. О, начало игры.
I gotta. Oh, it can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. I can't read Latin.
Закрыто. Я думаю, что это будет как во сне, но посмотрим.
You who sleep, accept this dream until your immortal.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag. I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him bring us more sacred flesh. All who sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Ё-моё, ну... Хорошо.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Ну,
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
культист хера. Беги! Давай! А,
Caving in. I need to get out of here.
упадет. Давай, 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 давай! Ай, нехорошо. Где твоя нога?
Light. At last.
Ну, вот так. Культисты херовы.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. A strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me?
Так.
Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No! What happened to me?
Что вообще
Where am I?
происходит? Никак. Психбольница.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Жестко все это.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scrawled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Да вы все жесткие. О. Йоу. Блин, нормальная такая игроля.
No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
О, девка из бара. Здрасте, мадам.
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand.
Я тоже.
Me. So full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to me?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least all you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
What does this mean?
Я думал, что он нассал.
This is no medicine. Am I in an asylum? What did he write about the painting? Sarah. Why this strange symbol repeated over and over? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Upstairs, where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I know. Do it again. I'll report you. All right. I know.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there are sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Жесть, блин, пациент вливал себе глаза.
What is going on here?
Жесть какая-то, вот что происходит. Йоу.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Worse and worse. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? Do the cops know what's going on? Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Жесть какая-то.
It's an ammeter.
I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything? This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? I can still increase the load. I can still increase the load. I can still increase the load. Locked. Exactly what I need.
Хорош.
Perfect.
Давай, зеленая точка, зеленая, зеленая, зеленая.
Hey.
Нехорошо.
This way.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. Control wheel to mount on a plumbing system. With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Работаем по стелсу.
Scopolamine, morphine, opium, nothing but common drugs.
Да ты заеб...
It's done. Now for the others. The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building. This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening. Now for the next step. There's nothing happening.
No.
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway. There's nothing happening. The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
This valve controls the pressure.
Так, тут можно сделать взрыв.
What happened? I must find something else.
Ну, крути давай. М-м. Ну? Я надеюсь, это все.
This padlock is too complicated for me. I can still increase the load. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? I can still increase the load.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep.
Get me out!
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars. Leaving behind them only a trail of white my dead.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Oh! Фу. Ой, блин, чувак. Спрятался.
What
I think we got a
carnage.
Saw something over there. You there?
Ты серьезно? Да, да, да. Да, да, да.
I think we got a walker.
What carnage.
Is there anybody around here?
Что тут такое?
All the levers are activated.
Отлично.
I'll go take a look. Saw something over there.
Опа, вот тут нам.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
We got a walker.
Опа-на, все по стелсу. Хорош. А тут что?
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does...
The doctor? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to... The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed pain.
You're kidding me. You're talking...
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what...
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you. Wait,
what finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor? The Shambler?
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No!
Sanders!
Ох, ни хера себе!
What? I got it. Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Давай, быстрее.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Откуда доктор жив? Как? Не доктор, а полицейский.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
That is precisely... You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you... Tell us.
I met a Francis Sanders.
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him
He knew Sarah Hawk.
What?
I'm not sure I can
Tell me how Mr.
I didn't see what, but something was there.
Of what do you...
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor.
Sarah Hawkins? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's...
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a...
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Let us go now, and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Очки. Есть? Хорош. Нормас? Надеюсь, да?
What can I do for you, sir?
Здрасте, баба
Mrs.
Настя.
Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Кэт.
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a...
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Ничего так девка.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger. How was he? Were you present when he had the...
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand.
Так просто не расколоть?
In a reputed institute. And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery, No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't... Did she really care for him after all? The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives. Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
О, жесть.
The Shambler. I need to see it. Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph. A strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those.
The breed.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective.
I've got a lot of...
Some can be more... What have you come looking for?
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders before making an offer to...
Perfect, Detective. The pretext? The body language? I would have bought it if it was... You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
And you?
I'm here on business. She doesn't intend to hang...
Why, you...
Believe it or not,
There aren't many collectors on Darkwater, a choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
О, опять прятаться. Почему? Галерея-то большая.
The public entrance to the gallery. The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Красиво.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Блин, я еще вернусь сюда. Мне надо еще посмотреть.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Ну все, пошел картину смотреть. Хватит уже. Ты чё? Угу.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Опять по стелсу.
What the hell was that?
Да жуть!
What the hell was that? Damn. Did it hear that? I can't even touch it.
О, беги! Ё-моё, да жестко.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Так, мне надо записку посмотреть с кинжалом. Так, два зубчатых.
What the hell was that?
Бля, как тут много кинжалов. Тихо. Тихо, 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 тихо. Опа! Оно.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Пожалуйста, пожалуйста, это оно. Два зубчатых.
What the hell was that?
Беги, беги, беги! Оно!
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Да как? И должен разрушить картину, походу. Ладно, сейчас попробуем.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Ай-яй-яй. Да ты прикалываешься.
What the hell was that? This dagger looks different.
Давай.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
It's nothing. I think I just drank too much.
That goes without saying. If you can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, then you're in real trouble.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next—
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extra—
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller.
Это все так странно. Реально это все или нет?
Where's the... bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it. What happened here? What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Странно, блин. Если всякую чушь верить, то, блин, профессионал. А если просто медицина, то хуй тебе. Круто.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. To whom does this footprint belong? No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tool? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Оккультизм помогает.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Да.